Hello, amazing humans. I'm so excited. My book arrived a day early. Oh, in case you're new to my channel, my name is Kimberly Jo Height. I'm an empowerist, and I really just being empowerist is me showing up, sharing my knowledge and tips, tricks, and techniques. Sorry, it's late. I probably should have cleared out my throat chakra today. On ways for you to align with your desires in this lifetime and connecting the mind and the body and spirit, of course. So, anyway, enough about that. So, I told you guys, sorry, there's a glare. My son told me I need to figure out lighting because he says my videos are grainy. But anyway, the book arrived, Askfirmations, a day early. And then I forgot, I had noticed that after I purchased that there was an Askfirmation deck. And oh my gosh, you guys, again, the lighting is just, oh my gosh, this is like terrible. Anyway, they're the size of a card deck and they are just amazing. And so when I recorded over on TikTok without the glare, because I use Zoom for these videos, they showed up perfectly. So I apologize. Once I figure out this whole techie thing, which I may or may not, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you, and I took out my bookmark. So I've been talking about Archangel Michael, and again, the glare in here is terrible. So let's see if I can make this a little bit better. Nope, that made it worse. Let's see. Nope, I don't know what I'm doing here, you guys. Okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, I got a free gift, and I've been talking about Archangel Michael when I was sharing with you how to do cord cutting. And so I got this free bookmark, and it's Archangel Michael, and it says, "Thank you for protecting me." I mean, I can't make this stuff up, you guys. It was perfect. So I just want to talk really quick tonight. This is not, I promise this will not be a long video today because I really want to read this book again. But I think I shared with you last night. I don't really remember all the things I said because it was like way past my bedtime. But I was talking about how I was just being funny. And I thought, okay, let's play with these affirmations. And I started writing out, why is it so easy for me to be famous on social media? First, I started out with, yeah, why is it so easy for me to be famous on social media? And even as I wrote that last night, I was like, there's something off about this. Like it wasn't quite like what I wanted. But here's what I'm recognizing about affirmations. When you're using affirmations, it is allowing you to gain more clarity. So you can start out with a longer one so that it can lead you to what it is that you truly desire. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, anyway, I was reading her book today and I had a bookmark, and then, of course, I moved along. But here's what I wanted to read. It was so, I mean, I literally, you cannot make this up, you guys. So I recorded that yesterday talking about the affirmations and I want to be famous on social media. So here's what she says. And she's talking about rules for, and again, I apologize. Let me try to look down so that you don't have the glare of my glasses. But she was talking about some of the rules for affirmation. And again, they're not really rules, but she calls them like no-nos. And the one no-no is do not limit yourself, period. And so here's what she wrote. This is a quote directly out of her book. So again, I'm going to tag her, Christine, and I think she goes by Chris Alexandria. Is that right? And yeah, Chris Alexandria. So this is what she writes. She goes, "Why is it so easy for Oprah or Ellen or Whoopi or any other celebrity for that matter to recognize my product or talent or work and feature me on her or his show?" You guys, how funny is that? I was just talking about, here, let me take these off so there's no glare. I was just talking about why is it so easy for me to be famous on social media? And yes, I do want to be, I think it's more, I want to be well known. I want my message to get out. And I think that that's just a small piece of it. So then, of course, she tells you a better affirmation, right? So let me flip to that page. And again, I'm going to look down so you don't have the glare of my glasses. And here is her personal favorite. Why am I so supported? She says that when she initially started using this particular affirmation, it was because she was ready to take her business, Angel Chatter, very public and very big. And so that's the affirmation that she used. And so again, I read it through this afternoon as soon as it came. And then I just celebrated getting this amazing little bookmark. And then of course the Askfirmation deck. And she has it, it was a group together. So I got the book and everything. It was like a special like a deal to get both. And I kind of forgot about these. And then when they came in this amazing little plastic box, and they're the size of a card deck. So they're like perfect for your hands, because I do use oracle cards and I tend to work with mostly animals, but I also work with, I love Colette Baron Reed, and I don't use tarot, which I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It all depends on what your belief system is. But I do use oracle, and I do like working with angels. But I also have Colette's wisdom of the oracle. So and again, it's just another tool in my toolbox. So what I thought I would do tonight is, and I did this over on TikTok, and I'll share that card with you here, but I'm also going to see what card comes up, and I'm going to take out the instructions. I'm just going to shuffle these and share with you your affirmation for today. So for me, for you, and for whoever else this resonates with. So I just really think this is so cool. This is so in alignment with what I want. Like, let me just back up for a minute before I pull this card. So I was talking with Sonia, and Sonia and I didn't go live today. For any of you who have started following me from Sonia's channel, we didn't go live today, and I have an announcement that I'll tell you after I pull a card. But we were talking, and I was like, Sonia, I'm like, I've created a brand. Like, I didn't set out to create a brand, but I wrote Auto-shit-ism, and then I taught my course, Chakraology, 7 Wheels of Alignment, and I took that course and I turned it into a 200 and some page workbook. I don't remember the exact page number. And so now it's on workbook form so that anybody has access to it. And it's set up step by step so that you can learn more about your chakras and work with them. How cool is that? And then I have journals that I've created. One is already published in full color. And then I thought, I want to make it more affordable. So I decided to go with a black and white version. And that one's coming soon. So I've got Auto-shit-ism, Chakraology Workbook, a journal, and my daily chakra affirmations I've been sharing here, that was going to be part of like a Chakraology oracle or card deck or daily affirmation deck. And I just hadn't gotten to that yet. And then I'm collaborating with Levy Apparel, which my sister owns, and I have designed Empower sweatshirts. Those are coming soon. So all of those things, and that was just me following the breadcrumbs. And again, let me go back to what my original affirmation was when I didn't even realize. So I want you guys to connect the dots here. I didn't even know anything about affirmations, let's be honest. This little book looks really familiar. Like I may have seen it somewhere at some point and just went, I don't know what that is. It wasn't time for it to show up into my reality. But I started using Askfirmations when I honored my no and started asking myself the question, what do I want to do in this moment? And then going and doing it. And then the breadcrumbs from May, and we're now in October. So May, June, July, August, September, middle of October. So 5.5 months. I'm sorry, 6 months, 6.5 months. Doesn't matter. You get the idea. You do the counting. So in 6 months, you guys, following those breadcrumbs has led me to this book, this amazing little card deck, and another thing for me to add to my toolbox of aligning with all the things that I desire in my life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to build yourself this container, this box, this toolbox that you can open it up anytime you want to and just pull out something and go do it, and trusting your intuition. So yeah, I had to share that, and I got really excited. So I'm going to spend some more time. I'm going to read this book through again, a little bit slower. I get excited and I read through, and then I sit and I digest. So now let me pull a card. Thank you for allowing me to squirrel. It just happens. Okay. Affirmation for today. Ooh, this is a good one. So, and then I'll share what I pulled over on TikTok. So I'm not going to pull the card up because you can't see it. And again, I'll look down so there's no glare on my glasses. The topic is vacation. Why is it so easy for me to go on my dream vacation? Wow. So how many of you are wanting to go on a vacation? Here's your affirmation. Why is it so easy for me to go on my dream vacation? And then over on TikTok, let me flip through these cards really quick. I got this card, and the topic is worthy. Why am I worthy of all I desire? Why am I worthy of all I desire? I know, and I was one of them. Like, there's some stuff that comes up and we don't feel worthy of some of the things that we want. And, not feeling worthy it's in the body. And then of course we have thoughts that support, not feeling worthy. And so now you have an affirmation to switch that. I love having tools that you can shift your own reality and you can shift things in your life. Like you have complete control on you and how you perceive your reality and the things that you create. Now, again, there are some things, again, I always state this. These are always my opinion. I am not I never say I'm a guru of anything, and I'm definitely not a doctor or a therapist, but shitty things still happen in this life. It's part of the human experience. So it's how you deal with it or how you choose to perceive it. So anyway, affirmations, little card deck, so awesome. And then the last thing before I let you go tonight, again, I told you I was trying to keep this short. So I didn't go live today over on Sonia's channel, but I am going to be going live on my channel next Tuesday. And I'm not quite sure what it looks like yet, but here's what I can tell you. It's going to involve working with your chakras because you know that I like to connect the mind and the body. And so we are going to be doing energy balls, and we are going to be now including affirmations. I'm going to my chakra affirmations that I use, the daily ones that you guys are seeing here. If you look at my shorts, I'm going to take those so that they pertain specifically to a chakra. So again, I don't know how it exactly is going to look. You guys are kind of my guinea pigs. So if you want to join me live and just align your chakras and do some affirmations with me, and I will leave time for questions at the end of the live. But what I'm really going to say is that I'm not going to be looking at it while we're doing the energy work and the affirmations, because this is a time for you to connect with yourself and not be chatting. So I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure that out. So if you're interested in that, look for it coming soon. I just have to figure, I'm gone out of town tomorrow, so I don't know that I'll get it done then. But I will be posting that a live is coming up for Tuesday, October 24th, and I believe it's going to be at noon. So just giving you a heads up now, I'm making that announcement. Come join me for chakra balancing, alignment, and some affirmations and some other things. So yeah, all right, you guys. So until the next time, go be amazing humans, love light, and really big hugs. Mwah.